Alright, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And today, what did we do today? We woke up, we went on a walk around the neighborhood, Gotta make sure you're getting the exercise in. And came home, made some bacon breakfast burritos. They were pretty good this morning. And after that, played on the computer a little bit. I was just messing around with Pixlr, which is it's like a Photoshop on the web, and I was making a couple different logos for a project for my uncle. And then we went to the DMV, and man, when I walked in there, it actually wasn't too bad. So it's a huge building. It's huge. You walk in, and usually there's this line to go up to the initial desk that you go and talk to where they tell you where you need to go from there. And usually there's a big line. This time I walked in, it was 11:30. There was 5 people in line. It was awesome. So I basically walked right up, and I told her, I want to get my California driver's license in with a motorcycle endorsement. She's like, well, did you fill out a driver's license application form? I said, no, I already have a California Real ID. She said, well, you need to fill out a driver's license application form. So she made me go over, fill that out. I had to come back, and then she finally gave me the number to get called, and I waited. Oh my gosh, the guy that was behind me was G183. I was G193, and I was in front of him. That means there was 10 G's in front of me. Between me and the guy that was behind me. And when I sat down, they were on G 168 or something. So I waited there for a while, but that was all right, because I got to study the questions for the driver's test the whole time. So that was fine. So then I walked up and to the desk, and the lady was filling the stuff out, and she's like, do you wear glasses? And I'm like, well, I have glasses. And she's like, are you wearing contacts right now? I said, no. She said, do you have your glasses with you? I said, no. She's like, well, you need to do a vision test. I'm like, well, I don't have my glasses, but if you know me, I don't wear glasses. I've never worn glasses. And I'm like, well, let me just try it. Let me try the vision test without glasses. He's like, okay. So she had me look at the board behind her, say the 5 letters, and then cover one eye, cover the other eye. I got them all right. Easy peasy. And then she sent me over to get my picture taken. So, got a smile with the In-N-Out shirt on. And it'll be funny if that's in my picture. We'll have to see. But so we did that. Got the picture taken. Oh wait, no. From there. Oh yeah, I did take my picture. And then I went and I took both of the tests. Driver test, motorcycle test. Passed them, they were easy. Then I walked up to the window where the guy's supposed to help you after you finish your test. And he did not know what to do with an out-of-state license. And especially an out-of-state motorcycle permit. So he had to get up and go talk to the head person at the DMV place 3 times. Had to call him on the phone twice. It wasn't working. Finally got it to work. And then the motorcycle permit thing wasn't working. Yeah, get my license. He told me that I have to hold, or that they didn't know what to do with out-of-state motorcycle permits. And since I had had mine for 5 months, he told me that because when you're under 21, you're supposed to hold a motorcycle permit for 6 months in order to get your license. He told me to come back next month when I've had my permit for 6 months, and they might give me my motorcycle license, my out-of-state permit. And he said, if they don't, you just have to hold on to your California permit for 6 more months. It's oh my gosh. And then he couldn't figure out how to give me my driver's license, the temporary paper version, wasn't coming out in the printer right. So he sent me to a different window because I was there for like 20 minutes at this guy's desk. And this lady, she starts typing and filling in the paper, and she's like, oh, it's not working. So she's talking to the guy next to her, trying to figure it out. And he couldn't see me because there's like a printer blocking the view. He's like, well, how old is he? And she looked up at me, and this was after I'd been there for like 5 minutes probably at her desk. She's like, you're under 21, aren't you? Or no. She said, how old are you? I said 18. And she's like, that's why. I'm like, do I look over 21 to you? And she's like, well, I just didn't even notice. And so then she filled out the paperwork, and then I gotta leave. Finally, I was in there for 2 hours in the freaking DMV, and it's pretty annoying, but when you don't have something to do after it, it's not that bad. But I could see how that could get really annoying if you had somewhere to be. But anyways, so after that, I went to the gym. It was pretty good. And then it was pull day. Oh my gosh, my legs are still sore, so sore from Saturday. It was leg day, leg and core day. I don't know what I did, but my legs are so sore the past 2 days. But then I came home, had a smoothie. I talked to Toby, my friend Toby, catch up with him a little bit because we haven't talked in a while. And after that, my grandpa came home, we made dinner, had some steaks, and then we watched Wolf of Wall Street while we were eating dinner. And it's a pretty long movie. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it went longer than dinner. So we just finished it, and it's like 9:45. But it was a pretty good movie. It was kind of funny. But what did we learn today? I guess I learned that you gotta have some self-confidence, because like when I was going in to take the driver's test and the motorcycle test, I was kind of sweating it a little bit. I was a little nervous, but I mean, I studied on my computer and my phone for like the past couple days, not too much, but just here and there, mostly just sitting waiting for my number to be called. But I got up there and it was easy peasy, and it sounds like most things are like that. Like the anticipation of doing the thing is harder than actually doing it. Like I'm about to start applying for some jobs and stuff, and like when I was calling the doctors to get my records, the anticipation of making the phone call is worse than the actual phone call is. Like, I bet when I go to apply for a job, the anticipation of just applying is going to be worse than actually like doing the interview, going in and meeting people. And I mean, how bad can it possibly be, right? So yeah, it was a pretty cool day, and just gotta look forward to a camping trip coming up, which will be really cool. I think I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up the video there. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share the video with a friend, join that Discord link in description. Go check out the community channel, RSN, or Our Success Network, and I'll see you in the next one.